Hey Emily, how are you? I'm all right. I'm doing okay. Um, so to recap, last week we spoke and you were telling me about your areas that you were having trouble in. You spoke about your husband with your guys' relationship, the kids not being able to, you not being able to go to their activities, and about some coping skills. You mentioned that your coping skill currently is, drinking that bottle of wine. Um, and also, you told me that you're not feeling like the same person as you were before. Is that correct? Okay, did I miss? Okay, cool. Um, so, has anything changed for you since last week, or is it still kind of the same? Okay. So, some days your relationship with your husband is better than other days, and you're managing all of them pretty well, all of the areas in your life pretty well. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, in the very beginning, you told me that your family wanted you to come here. Yeah. Okay. So now you're seeing that you actually think you need to be here? Yeah. So what's making you think that you need, to be here? What's going on with that? Yeah. So you want to change, but you really have no idea how to do it. I mean, that's understandable. It's hard because you don't remember how you got to where you are, right? Because it just kind of gradually changed. So that's understandable. It happens. A lot of people get to the point where they are. It's like weight loss. You get to the point where you're like so overweight, and you're like, how did I even get here? But what do I do to change it? So it makes sense. Don't feel bad or be upset about it because it happens. It happens to everybody, not just you. So what do you think are a couple things you could do to kind of help you change or feel better? Okay. Okay. So you're scared to change. I think everybody's a little scared to change. I'm scared to change. And that's just something that comes along with the territory of making yourself better. You know, you have to change a little bit in the process, and Lord, it's scary. It's scary for everybody. Um, what is the most, what is the biggest thing that you're scared of? Okay. So you're scared that if you stop drinking, you'll feel even worse than you do now. Okay. Okay. And that's why, before we were speaking a little bit about different coping skills and what we could do instead. And to stop drinking, it's going to be hard. It's not going to be something you can just stop and just be like, okay, I'm done and feel great about it. Because for what, 6 months now, that's been your coping skill of I feel sad, I feel down, I feel depressed. This is what I do. This is how I fix it. And it's going to be hard to change that to do something else. Does that make sense? So creating a list, like we talked about, and what you did last week. Um, so, what was the one skill or something that you did last week to help you cope? So you did have your mother come over. Good, good. Did you go over to her house at all, or was it just her coming over to you? You did. Okay, that's good. How did that feel? How did that make you feel? Okay, so you felt like a little bit more like yourself. Okay. Okay. Good. All right. Well, so this next week, let's try to add another coping skill in there. You know, um, just from going over to your mother's, let's try. What do you think? Okay. So at night, having family night twice a week. Okay, that could help. Yeah, it's a good idea. All right. And it's gonna be hard. This isn't something that's click your heels together or snap your fingers and you're healed. It's a process. It's hard. So don't get frustrated with the process. Don't get frustrated with how long it's taken. Just keep doing little things every day to kind of pick up your spirits. And I think you'll feel a little bit better. But you're doing great. I'm so glad that you are, still coming here, still, talking and trying to figure stuff out. It's really good. Yeah. Well, we're done for today, but we'll keep the same time next week, 4 o'clock on Thursday. If you have any questions or just need to talk, you're more than free to call me. So, you got any questions or anything today? Okay. All right. Well, I will see you next week. All right.